little bit of an uphill climb all night, it seemed. They jump off
it wasn't a real good game, actually, between the second and third. We were kind of commenting that it felt like almost like a September game, an exhibition game where it was sloppy and turnovers, and one team would get the lead, the other one would come back, and just a little bit all over the map. I thought we settled down a little bit in the third period, and we were good enough at that point to win, so we'll take it.
It's a game where you felt like if you could get a one-goal lead, that you'd probably be able to hold them off.
Well, you know what? I'd be lying if I said that, because the way it was going, you didn't know if if a one-goal lead was going to be enough. Pucks were bouncing. The ice was not real good. Just a sloppily played game, especially the first two periods, and then in the third, maybe at that point, if we got the one-goal lead, yes, but certainly not early.
What positives do you take out of the game?
A win, road win. It's the middle of February. Every win's important, and tough place to play. We won a game here. The other thing is the power play got us 2. Penalty kill only gave up 1. So we talk about the specialty teams battle. We won in that area, and I thought we were real good, especially in the second half of the game in the face-off circle. So that helped us as well.
You talked before the game about the experiment of going with 7 defensemen and 11 forwards and mixing up all the pairs and mixing up all the lines.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It takes a lot of the rhythm out of the game, especially for the 7D men. They're so trained to go with 6 that it takes them out or taxes one more than it should. Up front, it wasn't as difficult, but it's tough on the back end.
What were you trying to do up front as far as who you kept together and who you... Obviously, you kept 2 lines together pretty much throughout.
Yeah, we were early in the game. We were all over the map, trying to get everybody some minutes, get as much as we could out of them. As the game narrowed down, we narrowed our bench down to 3 lines and managed it from there.
You happy with what you thought of Dany tonight?
Yeah. This is a guy that hasn't played for 2.5 weeks.
Was part of the reason to go with 7 defensemen is in case he was...
Yeah, just how not ready to go. We'd never put him in that situation.
But Rusty.
Even Rusty, Dany Boyle's a world-class player. Just going to try it with 7. It gains some of our younger defensemen an opportunity to gain more experience. Tough building to play. And we'll see tomorrow. We'll make the decision on what we're going to do in Toronto as we move forward.
You guys were kind of climbing uphill all night, it seemed.
Or what?
You're kind of climbing uphill all night. They would take that goal.
Yeah, I thought overall it was kind of a sloppy game on both sides. I thought, ice was bad, puck was bounced a little bit, and a lot of mistakes. And fortunately, we took advantage of our couple of power plays.
But right at the end of the fight, I was like...
They pretty much play the same way every game out there. It seems it's always a one-goal game. There's not a lot of gap, at least on the ice.
Yeah, they played tight. I thought they got good goaltending. They got some guys offensively that are quick and can make plays. And I thought Nabby made some real huge saves at right times for us tonight.
Everybody's talking about Patty scoring goals, but that was quite a pass he threaded to you for that.
It was, traffic. On the first one, he made a great screen on the point shot, and got a step on the guy coming out of the corner, made a great play to me.
On the second one,
yeah.
Thank you. Here, coming uphill for you guys the whole way?
Yeah, it was a little scrambly. It wasn't a lot of crisp plays and different things. Some of the conditions on the ice weren't the best we've seen at all. But again, I think we found a way. We weren't real happy with our game after 2 periods, but the power play got us going. I thought our goaltender was phenomenal.
On your goal, you just park yourself in front of the net like how you get all your goals,
He made an exceptional save on Dany Heatley. The puck would rebound ricochet off the backboards. And, when you got a 50-goal scorer, he made a great save on him. The puck just lied there. It was fortunate winning.
Did you guys have the feeling that if you got a 1-goal lead, you pretty much had him because you kept coming back?
Yeah, not the way tonight was going. But we're pretty comfortable playing with a 1-goal lead. I think we know how to shut things down and take care of our end. And we rely a lot on our goaltender. He was good again tonight.
Thanks, Ron. Thank you. Stick, or it was just so back and forth tonight?
Well, I hope we will not get too comfortable about that, because we have to play a strong game, especially on the road. We still have 4 games ahead of us, and I think we we need to keep going and maybe even get better. And you know, we definitely, you know, the big guys are scoring, and so we have to find a way to keep the puck out of our net, and that's important. Be disciplined and all that.
The other guys said that you guys weren't happy with how you played the first couple periods. Do you kind of feel confidence that you didn't get behind by more than one goal and just needed one to
well,
get
you know, my mindset is like I try not to pay attention exactly how they play, because for me, you know, they can play a great game and one-two shots and it's going to be in. So to me, it doesn't really matter how the game is going. You know, I try to concentrate, and whatever comes to me, you know, how many shots, I don't care. I have to be ready. So I try not to pay attention on that type of stuff. You know, they have a coach. The guys are doing a good job taking care of all this when they need it, and they know what they did right or what they did wrong. So my job is just, you know, try to do my best to catch the puck.
Thanks,
Thank you.